Ring ring, it's a scammer calling. Picture this. You're relaxing at home when your phone rings. The caller ID says it's your bank. A friendly voice on the other end tells you there's been suspicious activity on your account. They ask you to confirm your account details to verify your identity. Sounds believable, right? But hold on. This could be a scammer trying to steal your hard-earned money. These days, scammers are getting more sophisticated. They're using technology to make their calls and messages look official. They often sound very convincing, making it easy for anyone to fall for their tricks. It's like a scary movie, but it's happening in real life. Real people, real losses, real scary. Every day, countless individuals fall victim to scams that leave them devastated and financially ruined. Unfortunately, these scams are no joke. They come in many forms, from phone calls and emails to text messages and even social media. Just ask Sarah from Texas, who lost her life savings after falling for a phone scam. She thought she was speaking to a legitimate representative from her bank, but it was all a ruse. Or John from New York, who was tricked into giving away his online banking login. He received an email that looked exactly like it was from his bank, complete with logos and official-sounding language. These stories are heartbreaking and happen every day. The emotional toll is immense, leaving victims feeling violated and helpless.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I was talking to my bank. I lost everything. It was like my worst nightmare had come true.
It happened so fast. One moment I was logging in, and the next my account was empty. I felt so foolish for falling for it, but they were so convincing.
According to the FBI, Americans lost over insert current statistic $1 billion to scams last year alone. This staggering figure highlights the scale of the problem. That's a whole lot of zeros. And it's not just the financial loss. The emotional and psychological impact can be just as devastating. And it's a stark reminder that anyone can become a victim, regardless of age, income, or education level. Scammers are becoming increasingly sophisticated, making it harder to distinguish between what's real and what's fake. They prey on our fears and our trust, using tactics designed to catch us off guard. It's crucial to stay vigilant and educate ourselves about these threats. Communities are coming together to share information and support each other. By raising awareness, we can help prevent these scams from claiming more victims. Simple steps like installing security software, regularly checking bank statements, and being cautious about sharing personal information can make a big difference. Workshops and seminars on online safety are also great resources. Knowledge is power, and the more we know, the better we can protect ourselves and our loved ones. Together, we can create a safer environment and reduce the number of people who fall victim to these heartless scams. Stay informed, stay alert, and stay safe. Smooth talkers and master manipulators. So, how do these scammers manage to fool so many people? They're masters of social engineering. They know how to push your buttons, play on your emotions, and exploit your trust.
Your account has been compromised. We need to verify your details immediately to prevent further loss.
They might create a sense of urgency, claiming your account is compromised. They might pretend to be helpful and concerned, gaining your confidence. They might even threaten legal action if you don't cooperate. Their goal is to make you act quickly without thinking things through. Tech trickery, spoofing, and phishing. But it's not just smooth talk. Scammers use technology to their advantage. They can easily spoof phone numbers, making it look like the call is coming from your bank or a trusted institution. They create fake websites and emails that look identical to the real deal. They might even send you text messages with links to phishing websites designed to steal your personal information. These tactics are constantly evolving, making it harder to distinguish between what's real and what's fake. Section 5. Don't panic. Think before you act. The most important thing to remember is to stay calm. Scammers thrive on panic and confusion. If you receive a suspicious call, email, or text message, don't rush into anything. Take a moment to pause and evaluate the situation. Don't click on any links, provide personal information, or make any transactions until you've verified the source. Remember, banks will never ask for your personal or financial information over the phone or through email. Section 6. Banks, not always your financial guardian angel. You might think that if you do fall victim to a scam, your bank will reimburse you. Unfortunately, that's not always the case.
Banks have been cracking down on fraud, but their reimbursement policies can be complicated and often favor the bank. They might argue that you were negligent in giving away your information. They might only reimburse a portion of your losses.
It's a frustrating situation, and it's essential to be aware of the risks beforehand. Section 7. Outsmart the scammers, your defense strategy. In today's digital age, scammers are becoming increasingly sophisticated, making it more important than ever to stay vigilant and informed. This section will guide you through essential strategies to protect yourself from falling victim to these cunning criminals. So, how can you protect yourself from these cunning criminals? Knowledge is power. The more you know about the tactics scammers use, the better equipped you'll be to recognize and avoid them. Let's dive into some practical tips that can help you stay one step ahead. Here are some practical tips. First and foremost, always be cautious about the information you share online and offline. Scammers often use social engineering techniques to trick you into revealing personal details.
Never give out personal information over the phone or email. This includes your social security number, account numbers, passwords, and any other sensitive information. Scammers can use this information to steal your identity or access your accounts. No legitimate organization will ask for your social security number, account numbers, or passwords through these channels. If you receive such a request, it's a red flag that you're dealing with a scammer.
Be wary of unsolicited calls or messages. Scammers often use these methods to catch you off guard and pressure you into making hasty decisions. If you receive a call or message out of the blue, be cautious. Take a moment to think before you respond. If something feels off, trust your instincts. Hang up and call your bank directly using the number on your bank statement or the back of your card. This ensures that you're speaking with a legitimate representative and not a scammer posing as one.
Don't click on suspicious links. Phishing emails and text messages often contain links that lead to fake websites designed to steal your information. These websites can look very convincing, so it's important to be vigilant. Phishing emails and text messages often contain links that lead to fake websites designed to steal your information. These websites can look very convincing, so it's important to be vigilant. Always double-check the URL before entering any personal information. Always double-check the sender's address and hover over links to see the actual URL before clicking. Scammers often use email addresses that look similar to legitimate ones, but with slight variations.
Regularly monitor your accounts. Keeping a close eye on your bank and credit card statements can help you spot any unauthorized transactions quickly. Check your bank and credit card statements frequently for any unauthorized transactions. If you notice anything suspicious, report it to your bank immediately. Early detection can prevent further damage. Report any discrepancies to your bank immediately. Acting quickly can help minimize the impact of any fraudulent activity on your accounts. Remember, staying informed and vigilant is your best defense against scammers. Section 8. From fake apps to phishing emails, more traps to avoid. Scammers are constantly coming up with new tricks. They evolve their methods to stay ahead of the curve, making it crucial for us to stay informed and vigilant. Here are some additional scams to watch out for. Fake banking apps. These apps are designed to look just like the legitimate ones, often mimicking the exact design and functionality. Scammers create fake banking apps that look identical to the real ones. They use these apps to deceive users into thinking they are interacting with their actual bank. Once you download these apps, they can steal your login credentials, giving scammers access to your bank accounts and personal information. This can lead to unauthorized transactions and identity theft. To protect yourself, always download apps from official app stores like Google Play or the Apple App Store. These platforms have security measures in place to detect and remove fake apps. Social media scams are another growing threat. Scammers create fake profiles on social media platforms, pretending to be bank representatives. They might use official-looking logos and names to appear legitimate. They might send you direct messages offering help or asking for your information. These messages can be very convincing, often using urgent language to prompt a quick response. Remember, banks will never contact you through social media for personal information. If you receive such a message, it's best to contact your bank directly using official channels to verify its authenticity. QR code scams are also on the rise. QR codes have become increasingly popular, but scammers have found ways to exploit them. They can create fake QR codes that look legitimate but lead to malicious websites. They might send you a QR code that, when scanned, takes you to a phishing website or downloads malware onto your device. This can compromise your personal information and security. Be cautious when scanning QR codes from unknown sources. Always verify the source before scanning, and if something seems off, trust your instincts and avoid it. Staying informed and cautious can help you avoid these traps and protect your personal information. Section 9. Spread the word, not the scam. Bank fraud scams are a serious threat, but we can fight back by being informed and vigilant. Share this information with your friends, family, and loved ones. Let's work together to outsmart these scammers and protect our hard-earned money. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay safe, stay informed,